Okay, good evening. I'm not going to talk very long tonight, but here's the thing. I promised to mention about why setting goals are so important in life. So here's the thing that I look at when it comes to goals. Some people think goals are something that you set the bar really high and then you don't achieve them, you get disappointed, correct? So the thing about goals is goals are not meant to be so unreachable that you feel like you can't achieve them. You want to make goals that are easy to set, goals that are easy to achieve, because in the end, what goals are for is to make you proud of yourself, to make you feel good about yourself. So um, it depends on what you're wanting out of life, right? So let's say for people, all my friends who are witnesses, we set goals, spiritual goals. We set goals to become better spiritual people, better Christians. We, in 2 months, who maybe work towards becoming pioneers or talking to people in more or having our first free home Bible study or, you set goals, correct? So that's the way it is in life. You go to work and you start this job and you're like going to school to become this professional, whatever you're going to be. But yet, that what you're doing at your job, you think about it, you realize what the company provides and has. And what I'm going to school for, I could actually achieve that in this company. So what do you start doing? You start working for that. You start setting goals for yourself. First, you want to make sure that you are independable, you're a hard worker, you show up for work. Um, you learn as much as you can from your bosses, from your co-workers that's been there for a while, that may be already small bosses, big bosses in the store, and you learn as much as you possibly can about that job position. So that way, when the time comes, they're going to look at you and be like, okay, they're only part-time, they're done with school, so we can make them full-time now. Well, they're really good. So and you already know all the stuff because I taught them all the stuff when they were part-time. All of a sudden, here you are a small boss, and you're a bigger boss, and you're a bigger boss, and you're a bigger boss. So goals is achievable, and goals should be made so that they are achievable. Why are they so important, though? If you don't have any goals in life, you just go through life and it's mundane, it's boring, because you know, you don't have anything to work for. So why waste, why worry, why even try if you don't have nothing to work for? You give up, correct? You're going to give up on life. So it's the same with exercising, eating healthy. Um, you know, 1 week you're like, okay, I want to lose 5 to 10 pounds. I'm just starting out and I need to lose X amount of weight. But I know I'm not going to lose that X amount of weight in one day, in 1 week. So what do you start doing? You start calculating how much weight do you actually want to lose? And how many weeks do you want to take to lose that weight? How many months do you want to take to lose that weight? People who I've watched, I love watching these shows. And the thing is when um, these shows were really popular. Me and my husband would watch some of them, like Biggest Loser and things like that. My favorite one was Extreme Weight Loss, with Chris Powell and Heidi Powell. Oh my gosh. Okay, so sometimes they would work together. I wish I could get my husband on board of being healthy and working out and really getting into working out. It would be awesome to find somebody like that I can work with, because then too we're a good husband and wife team, and still are. And they do transformations together. They get these people on the scale. There was this one person I remember, and they were around 500 pounds. They had to use the things that they use for when trucks come in to weigh them on, because that's how big they were. And they went from 500 pounds. 1 year, they worked really hard, stayed really strict on their diet, and they got down to where they were like wearing a size 16 or 14 in the dress. And it was like, oh my God. I mean, it's just amazing to watch these people, but all the self control they had to have, all the hard work, and they had setbacks. And I remember something happened. I think that one of the shows, a scene, the guy had blew his knee out because he was so big. And Chris set up this treadmill and this elliptical inside his living room, and he was supposed to work out 4 hours a day, 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon. And Chris could watch him through a camera and would check in on him every day and stuff like that. And then when he noticed something was wrong, he would call and check on him. Hey, what's going on? Do you need some help? He'd help motivate him. And So they would have their setbacks, but the thing is they did not give up. They knew what their goal was, and they wanted to hit that goal. They wanted to achieve that goal. And I have Wii Fit and Wii Fit Plus that I used to play with all the time because we have a Nintendo Switch, and so that's really fun too. That thing yells at you. Have you ever played it? I mean, literally, even if I was just running on my treadmill and doing other things like hiking and my own workouts and stuff like that, if I hadn't been on my Wii Fit for a week or two, oh, I would get scorned because I get on there and be like, where have you, well, look who it is. Where have you been lately? And then I would get on the scale and say, oh, you hit your goal weight. Well, it's time to set another goal weight. And I would always set my goal weight. I was really bad. I'd set it for 2 or 3 pounds, so I knew I could achieve it, correct? And then you would hit your goal weight, and they'd be like, oh, wow, you hit your goal weight before the 2 weeks is up, and blah, 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 and then throw this balloons and this confetti, and it would make a huge deal for you, and things like that. So that's what it's about. It's about, doing goals that'll make you proud of yourself. So let's say you're starting out and losing weight and you want to eat healthier. Okay, so my goal this week is I'm going to cut out all sugary drinks. I'm just going to make sure that I'm drinking low calorie, no sugary drinks. And by this time next week, when I get on the scale, I want to have lost 5 pounds. What do you have to do to achieve that goal? No sugary drinks, right? First thing, that's part of your goal. Second thing you have to do is you have to make sure you are moving, you're working out, and you're eating healthy. And so you can achieve that 5 pound weight goal, right? So then you get on the scale the next week and you get it. You're like, yes! What happens if you don't get it? Then you're discouraged, and sometimes you want to give up. And so set goals that are easy to achieve. Goals are important because they keep you motivated, they keep you working, they keep you fighting for something. So if your goal, whatever your goal in life is to achieve, to become a better person, whatever it is that your goal is, set a goal, set small goals to make it achievable for you, so that all of a sudden, okay, so I made this goal, I see I reached it, then you set the next goal. One thing I've encouraged people to do sometimes, like when you are wanting to hit a goal weight, is think about something that's coming up that you would like to look better for, like a friend's wedding, a family reunion. Think of something. Even for me, sometimes it was religious conventions. I wanted to be able to be 10 pounds lighter for that, or something like that. But like if there's a special dress you want to wear, a special outfit you want to wear, you'd like to get into the swimsuit, buy it. Even if you think, oh, I'll never be able to get into it, buy it anyway. If you spend the money on it and you set it in front of you, so you're constantly, every time you get, first thing in the morning, you wake up, you get up and you're walking past that dress, you're walking past that outfit, you're walking past that swimsuit, and you're like, man, I still can't wear that. And then keep working out. And keep getting on that scale, keep moving, keep eating healthy. And then, you know what, for fun, I really don't feel like the scale's moving much, but I notice my clothes are fitting a little looser. I'm going to go try that outfit on. You get into that outfit. What do? You have a party because you're like, I can't believe I'm wearing this size right now. Okay. And then you get excited, and everybody around you who knows you've been working on gets excited for you. So that's what goals are for. And that's why goals are so important, because when you have something to look forward to, something that you are working for, then you're going to push harder and you're going to try harder, and you're not going to give up. You're going to keep working for it until you achieve it. And so if it's something that's really important to you, it's really special to you, and you really want to do better in that area, you're going to make it. If you work for it, if you set a goal for yourself, you're going to make it work. You're going to make it happen. So the thing is you just can't give up. and don't give up on yourself. When you hit a goal and you make a goal, and for some reason something happens and it comes a roadblock in your way and keeps you from getting the goal, climb over that roadblock and keep on going, and don't give up, and just keep fighting and be like, okay, I didn't make that 5-pound goal this week, but guess what? I'm setting up another 5-pound goal for the very following week. And I may not have made it this week, but I am gonna make it next week. So just keep going for it, and you'll make it. And that's why goals are so important, because they just keep you motivated in life. And it doesn't matter what it is. And just you have a goal of wanting to learn something new. That can be a goal. Wanting to make more friends, that could be a goal, because you have to work at it. Something where you have to work out, that's going to make you either healthier, a stronger, a better person in some way. That's the goal you want to set, because that's going to make you happy, and that's going to make you proud of yourself because you were able to achieve those things. So have a great night, everybody. Told you I would not keep you very long tonight. And if you like this vlog, make sure you subscribe to my channel and check me out on Facebook. And I now have a Facebook group, and it's basically Dixie Cuddles. If you type that in, you'll probably end up finding it too. So I have my own goal. My goal is silly. My goal is, I have 74 subscribers. I think it would be cool to see if I could hit 100 subscribers by this time in December. My anniversary workout, look it up for fun if you're curious what the date would be in December, then I want to hit it. Hit my goal, because the very first live workout, let's look at the date on that. Very first live workout was how I named the very first workout I did on YouTube. So look that up. And I'm trying to see for fun if I can hit 100 subscribers by then. Don't know if I will, but at least I'm trying. I'm trying to see what'll happen. I ended up with 7 new subscribers, I think, on Saturday when I woke up, and I was about to hit the roof because I couldn't believe it. Like I said, I act like a little kid every time we get a new subscriber. So even if it's just one. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful night, and I hope that you now are thinking about some goals you want to achieve and that you are working for them. And if I can do anything to help you achieve those goals, just let me know. Have a good night, everybody.